Hey everyone, it's Richard Payne here from Halifax Homes and Lifestyles at eXp Realty, and today we're going to discuss what happens if you get a low appraisal. Hey everyone, it's Richard here from Halifax Homes and Lifestyles, and if you are new to the channel or if it's one of your third, fourth times coming back, then why not do us a favor and hit that subscribe button, smash the bell so that you get notified of every time we post a new video for you. Let's talk today about the appraisal process. So here's your situation. You're a buyer, you've put an offer in, you've probably had to go over asking price because that seems to what's happening here in Halifax right now. Yeah, I know it's January 2021, but still behaving like 2020 was, so it's still going on. And you've gone for financing, the mortgage person's put the application in, and within a day, you've actually been told we need to have an appraisal on the property. So the appraisal comes back and unfortunately it is lower than the offer you've put in. Well, one of three things are actually going to happen. Thing number one, and this is going to be the best option for you as the buyer, is you go back to the seller, you show them that the appraisal has come back lower and they agree with you, we lower the price through an amendment and everything else just carries on. That's number one. Number two, seller turns around and says, not budging, not changing the price. Well, as a buyer, you now have really one option if you still want to buy the house, and that is you need to make up the difference with cash. If you're paying 10% down payment on a $400,000 house, that means your down payment is $40,000 of cash. Well, if the appraisal comes in at $380,000, now it's an extra $20,000 of cash, so now it's a $60,000 payment. So just be aware that that's what can happen. Your other option, if it comes in that low and the seller won't budge, is walk away from the deal. Sometimes you just have to cut your losses, and if the seller is not going to budge, unless you really, really have to have that house, or maybe there is literally nothing available around that house, like that house, for that price, well, we have that question and it comes up, are we going to be able to make up the difference in cash? Where's it going to come from? Let's see if we can figure this out. Third option, and this is the one that we usually get the most in this situation, is it's time for a little bit of negotiation, time for a bit of give and take. Let's see if we can, between the buyer and the seller, let's see if we can kind of cover the difference in however way it can be. Maybe they drop down $10,000, we put $10,000 extra cash into the deal, and life carries on. Everything's good, we get the house and off we go and carry on. So those are the three things that can happen when you have a low appraisal, and you just need to make sure that you're aware of them. Decide which one is the best option, talk to your realtor, get the advice from them. Usually we have the same conversation with the listing realtor as well to actually say we've got a low appraisal, we need to talk options, because it's just about making sure that everybody's on the same page. We want the deal to go ahead, you want to buy the house, they want to sell the house. How do we figure this out? So that's the advice today. If you have any questions, then my contact details are down here and we would love to help you, give you the advice, give you the help when you're buying or selling a house here in the Halifax market.